Good morning, beautiful people. Well, this is your girl, I Slay Makeup, coming on here to do my signature makeup look, my signature soft glam look. I believe that every woman should have a signature hairstyle, a signature outfit looks, a signature makeup look, and hairstyle. But today I'm going to do my signature makeup look. And you also need the products that you use on a daily basis. All the products that I'm going to show you that I'm using in this video are going to be affordable products. They're not cheap. Let's not say cheap. Affordable drugstore products that I live by. I love them. I try not to venture out too much with the products because my face is a mature skin, so I don't really try to venture out into new products. Don't believe the hype. Those people that try out these products, they're just there to hype up the person that's selling them, the company. But the products that I'm going to show you, I love these products. I hope that you do too. So the first thing I'm going to do is use my Milani Set and Spray. And this is to hydrate my skin. Milani products are good. I have not tried the foundation, but I use the concealers, the lipsticks, yeah, and the blushes. And I love this product here. So skin prep is very important. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to moisturize my skin. And then in the next video, I'll do my brows. But I'm going to do all the skin prep now. And this is not a affordable product, but it's from my BoxyCharm. And it's a Banana Glow moisturizer. Keeping your face hydrated is very important, ladies. Making sure, because I have combination skin, which is oily and dry. But when the summertime comes, for some reason, my skin gets extra dry. So I need nourishment on my skin. And the next product, this is not affordable, but you can get an under eye cream anywhere where they sell under eye creams at. This is from Origins, and this has ginseng in it. So before you apply your concealers under your eye, make sure that you prep your under eye. Don't just go in and don't prep your skin. Don't do that. Make sure that you are prepping your skin for your products to work effectively. So under eye cream is very, it's good. Now, if you don't want to use under eye cream, you don't have to. But sister girl, I'm going to use me some eye cream, okay? I'm 54. I got a little bit of wrinkle right there. I just saw that the other day, but I'm not going to be sad about it because we can't stop the aging process. But honey, I'm going to use my product to tighten it up, okay? And the next product I'm going to use is a primer. And I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This one is really good. I'm going to go and get the aqua one because that one is good too. And this is going to give my foundation some longevity. And it also is a skincare product too, guys. So that is a plus. This one fall, okay. So we have did the skin prepping part. Put a little bit there. And I'm going to also use my Prime Plus pore blemish primer, and it is from Revlon. That's an affordable product. I'm only going to use it right here, because I want that to be smoothed out. Okay, so I will be back, and we're going to do the brows after this. Okay, so I'll be right back. Smooches. Okay, guys, I am back, and I'm getting ready to do the brows. So I've been using this here e.l.f. brow tint. It gives my brows some color because I have very thin brows now. So I like this product. It's a brow gel and brow tint. So while it's keeping your brows in place, it's also giving your brows a little tint of a color. Even though I fill mine in, I still like this product. So this was the e.l.f. brow gel tint. So now I'm going to use a spoolie still to keep my brows in place. So I did a lot of brow videos, ladies, and I hope that you learned something. My motto is brows are not twins, they are sisters, and sometimes distant cousins. So the brow pencil that I use is a eyeliner. I use the Wet n Wild eyeliners. Like if you want to line your eye, I use those as brow pencils. They really work for me. I don't really like brow pencils. I like to use eyeliners as my brow pencils. That's just my thing. That's why this is my signature look. So I'm using all of my products that I use to create my signature look. So I'm going to go in the mirror. And forgive me if I'm not talking for a minute, but I got to concentrate on doing these brows. That's how that brow is looking. I'm going for a lighter brow today. That's my signature thing, but sometimes I'll be a little heavy-handed, so I'm going to go really light. I'm going to take really light strokes. That's how that's looking. We're going to do the next brow. Okay, that's how the brows are looking. So I'm going to go off camera and clean them up, and we'll come back and I will show you the eyeshadow part. Smooches. Okay, guys, the brows are cleaned, as you can see, and I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn, and I'm also going to use this here concealer to use as my eyeshadow base today. I like using concealers. That's just my thing now. I don't even buy eyeshadow base anymore. I just love using concealers. And the best one that I love to use is either e.l.f. or this here LA Girl Pro Concealer. And I'm just using my concealer brush to buff this out. And I'm using the same shade as I use to clean under my brows. That's just my preference. That's what I like to do. I'm just buffing this out. Make sure that it's nice and seamless and blended. So always get you a flat brush like this, a concealer brush, a blending brush to Lord, I can't talk, to blend out your concealer. Okay, you see how soft that is and blended? Look at that. Yes, ma'am, that's what you want. Now, take in mind, everyone's eye shape is different, and we all have texture. That means skin, and we're just applying makeup to skin, okay? So we're not going to take away nothing. We're just adding and enhancing our beauty, okay? We're enhancing. That's what makeup does. And I'm just blending this out on my nose. That's just what I do, okay? Make sure your concealer is nice and buffed out. So the first step we did was skincare, okay? And then after skincare, we did brows. Now it's time for shadow. So I'm just making sure that my concealer is blended out really well. And I'm going to use 2 colors, probably 3. We're going to see, because I want to make this really easy. You can see that? Nice and blended. So now we're going to take our crease brush. And I had some brushes I wanted to use, but we're going to just use these. These are from my BoxyCharm subscription. And I'm going to use this here Loric Pro Palette Loric Pro Palette Artist Edition. I could read, y'all. I just try to get them words right. And we're going to use a nice warm brown shade. And these is all mattes. I think the shimmers are at the bottom. So I'm using a matte shade, and it's orangey like this. We're going to tap off some. And I'm just going to tap into the crease. We're going to tap that. You see that tapping? Because that's the crease. And I'm going to kind of sweep it just a little. Just a little bit. Some little windshield wipe motion. Okay, and just tap. See that? Tap, tap, tap. This is an easy look, y'all. Easy. And we're just going to tap that color onto the crease. Tap. Tap, tap, tap. And I'm going to smooth it over some. And that shade, what I just put on, is called a transitional shade. See that? Nice and beautiful. So the next shade, and this is my signature look, y'all, is going to be, I'm going to use like a brown color. This color right here. And we're going to put that right here on the outer part of the eye. Tap, tap, tap. See where your eye socket is? Right there. That's where we want that at. And we kind of buff it out some. I don't think that's the brush I wanted to use, but we're going to use it anyway. So we're just placing that there. See that? Tapping. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. I'm going to kind of sweep it over some into my lash line just a little bit. And we're going to take this brush here, what we use as that transition, and we're going to marry those two together. Kind of think I lost a little bit of the color. Just do like this windshield wiper motions. Then buff it. See that? That's how we're doing that. Do the next eye. I'm going to just tap this color in right here. See that? Tap, tap, tap. We're tapping. And we're going to bring it over and I'm going to sweep that into my lash line. That color there, but we're still tapping. Tapping, tapping. I'm not going to bring it all the way over because I want my lid shade to show more too. See that? And we're going to just blend these two together. Just blend it. Doing windshield wiper motions and then circular motions to buff it out. See that? That is so pretty and it's soft. And now we're going to take a flat brush. Where is the flat brush at, Jesus? Come on. I need a flat brush. Give me a minute, y'all. Always have your flat brush to put your lid color. That ain't a flat brush. This flat, no, that's for my, and I done got hot too. Gonna have to hurry up. Sorry y'all watching me. Okay, well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just use my finger for right now, and I'm just gonna tap that on very, very gently. This is my signature look, y'all. I love doing this here look. This is a signature look. I love it as a bridal look as well. See how I just tap that on? That's the color I use. And I'm tapping it right on to where I have that open space at. I didn't put any concealer there or anything. Something easy. Easy, easy. It ain't show up. Wait a minute. I mean, easy, easy, easy. Yeah, we're going to turn the fan on because I done got hot. See that? And then we're going to go back in with that brush that we did. Sorry, y'all go hear noise because I got my window open. And we're going to sweep that over some. So we cannot see the harsh edges of that shadow. Everything about makeup is blending. See that? How pretty that looks? So I'll be back because the girl done got hot. So I got to turn the fan on. I'll be right back. Smooches. Okay, guys, I'm back and it's time for the foundation. So now the foundation that I'm going to use today, foundation of my choice, is my e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I'm going to use my e.l.f. brush, foundation brush. Now this is medium coverage, so you can build this foundation as much as you want, but don't put too much on there, sis, because then you go have a mess. So I'm going to just Take some of that from the back of my hand and start placing my foundation where I want it. This is a nice foundation, especially for the summer. I like it. It's a nice coverage. It's a medium buildable coverage, so you can build it up as much as you want. Look at that coverage. So pretty. So I use L'Oreal, Elf, and I have my new foundation, but I'm not going to use that today because that's for church or special, occasion, like my date nights with hubby. So this is a everyday foundation. You can use this every day. This is my summer shade, y'all. Okay, now I'm going to use concealer, and I'm going to use Fawn, and let's make sure if this is Toffee. Toffee, because I have two Toffees. Okay, that's Toast. Okay, so we're going to conceal with Toffee. And Toffee is the shade of my skin tone. So we're concealing first with Toffee. Let me see if I got it back up. Y'all don't laugh at me. I know I have to have. Let me put that right there. I can't see these little letters. Okay, that's Toffee. Alright. So we're concealing first with our shade. And I'm using Toffee first to conceal. So I'm going to let that sit and get tacky. But I'm going to spray it because I'm going to contour. So I'm letting that get a little tacky for a little bit. And now we're going to use Toast to contour. See that? Toast. Toast is like a bronzy shade to me. It just looks bronzy. So we're just going to use that to bronze up the skin. And I'm going to use my Real Techniques brush to blend this out. Okay. And I'm blending that shade out. As you can see, The bronziness in it, so pretty. So I'm going to do placement and blend out all cream products and come back and we're going to set, and then we're going to do lashes and a lippy. So lashes and lippy, or we'll see how we're going to break this video up. So I'm just bronzing. You see that? And whatever I have left on the brush, I bronze down here. And then I'm going to take this shade again, and we're going to bronze the forehead just a little bit, not too much. And I wish I could see this. It shows up on me really good. I like that. But if you are a darker complexion, it'll show up even better and so pretty. So we're bronzing this forehead. And now we're going to blend out the contour part. Not the contour, but the concealer part. And I'm using my e.l.f. little brush from my foundation. You see that side? I'm going to blend out the concealer. Now I'm running out of my e.l.f., so I had to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer. Now make sure when you're blending your concealer out, make sure that you're blending the edges out of it. So I'm using a foundation part to blend that out. See how that looks? It's just blending into that contour. And we're going to blend this part out. I didn't even put none down there. Lord. Now this shade was called Toffee. And the contour shade was called Toast. That's a darker color. And I'm just blending this all out. And I'm going to go back in with Toffee. Let me make sure, because I forgot to put some on my... Okay. I'm going to put some here on my chin area. Alright. Because I forgot to do that. Let's blend that out. I have two different foundation brushes going, okay? We're blending all that concealer out. Make sure it's blended. And now we're going to take Fawn for our highlighted shade. Let's make sure, y'all, with the eyes. Okay. Now this is Fawn. We're using this as the highlighted shade. So we're using LA Girl Pro Concealers today for highlighting, concealing, and contouring. I hope my videos are not too lengthy for you, because I like to talk and educate. So I appreciate the ones that take the time to continue to watch me, because I do talk a lot. So we're blending this shade out. I'm blending out my upper lip, cupid's bow, whatever you want to call it. And now we're going to blend this part out. And I'm using what is called a velour puff. And I'm doing tapping motions. This is my signature look, guys. So I use 3 different concealers to conceal, highlight, and contour. And that was the LA Girl Pro Concealers, and the shades were Fawn, Toffee, and Toast. Fawn is what I'm blending out now. Toffee was to conceal, and Toast was to contour. We're not going to use blush today. I don't know. We'll see on how I feel. I'm blending all of this out. Blend, blend, blend. Blending the forehead out. Plus I'm going down the bridge of my nose. I am going to contour my nose, but I'm going to use my bronzer to do that part. So now I will be back, and we're going to set the face. Be right back. Smooches. Okay, guys, I'm back. Everything is blended out, nice and seamless. Now it's time to add the powders, okay? So I'm going to add my soft focus finishing powder first to set the face. Here it is. I'm sorry, y'all. Alright, we're going to use this here soft focus finishing powder from Black Radiance. And we're going to set everything first with powder, with our pressed powder. I do not use loose powders for my foundation, my makeup looks. I just don't like loose powder. I just don't. Pressed powder I will use. And we're setting everything with pressed powder first. And now we're going to use our Juvia's Place bronzer to contour my nose. I use bronzer to do that, so I'm going to use my angled contour brush, and we're going to just contour up here. I just like that. It just bring a whole different look, I'm telling you. Look at that. It defines the brows more. It just gives the eyes a chiseled look, and the nose. I don't do too much on the nose, just a little bit, y'all. And I kind of bring it right here. I don't take away from my nose because I like her. She's cute. So now we're going to use the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder to set the under eyes. And why is it okay? And I'm going to use my velour puff that I always use. And I get my velour puffs from Amazon. So I'm just swirling that on. That's how much is on there. But we're going to tap some of that off. And then we're going to start tapping. I'm bringing it around like this. Swirl and take off. Tap, tap, tap. That is so pretty, y'all. This powder is the bomb. I love it. I'm going to take some across my nose just a little bit. And up under my chin. And we're going to go back in with that powder brush that we used. And we're just going to kind of brush it off a little bit with our first shade, which was my foundation shade, to kind of don't make it look so, powder puffy. I'm just blending it out. I'll go under here. And now we're going to use Juvia's Place bronzer to bronze my face, honey. Yes, I love this Juvia's Place. So now we're using this to bronze. And I'm just swirling. Remember, we had contoured with that LA Pro Concealer in the shade Toast. Now we're just setting that cream product with some powder. So I set all my cream products with powder. My powder bronzer will go right here on the contour, that liquid cream bronzer. My concealers I set with powder. Even if I was to wear blush, I will set that. Let me go right back here with my puff at. Let me set. Alright, that was kind of looking. See how everything is looking, girl? Smooth like butter. Okay, that's what you want. You want your makeup look to look seamless. We're going to add just a little bit more bronzer. I love bronzer, y'all. So, I'm team bronzer over here. I'm going to put a little bit on my forehead. I'm going to have to take off my band in a minute. We just bronzing, and we're going to bronze down here. Yes, ma'am. Yes. All right. So we'll be back. Well, I will be back. And I'm going to do the lashes. And then we'll do a lippy. I'm going to spray my face. So after you have did all your powder products, you want to spray your face. So that's what we're going to do. Because the set and spray, it melts down your powders, okay? And it also locks in your makeup. So see how the powder is melted down, giving you that skin-like look. So we'll be back, and I'm going to do my lashes. I'm going to let this dry down, and then I'm going to do my lashes with y'all, okay? So I'll be right back. Smooches. Okay, I'm back, and everything has dried down. As you can see, look at that skin. So guys, we're going to add some lashes today. So the first thing I do is I use my mascara. I'm going to go over here in the mirror for a minute. And what the mascara does is it opens up the lash. The lash is your natural lash. It opens it up so your false so your falsies can blend it in with that. I'm not editing nothing. Y'all gonna take it raw just like this. People be editing stuff. Y'all gonna take it just like this because I'm real. So let me keep going on with this here video. So what I'm doing is I'm adding my mascara to open up my lash. And then I start doing like this. Because I have little teeny lashes. I don't think I ever had thick, nice lashes like most people. But I had some thick brows. Okay, but I cut my brows when I was like 15 and they ain't never grow back. So, oh well. So that's what I did. I'm just adding that mascara. Girl, look at that eyeshadow, honey. Yes. So now I'm going to add my eyeliner. And I'm not going to talk for a minute. Y'all give me a minute. Let me get my mirror so I can see. And we're going to add just a line across that eye. See that? Don't make it complicated. Okay? Keep a steady hand. Keep practicing. Don't be trying to do no wing and you mess up. Alright? Just do a simple line. That's all we're going to do is a simple line. Okay? Some simple. Go right across there. Yes, ma'am. Bam. That's it. And we use the e.l.f. liquid liner. Okay? So now we're getting ready to prepare our falsies. So I'm using these lashes from Shein. And they're cute. I'm not a fan of them. I ran out of my original lashes, but we're going to give her a go. We're going to try these lashes out again. Because I didn't really like them that much. But we got to improvise, okay? Till I can buy the ones that I want. They in my cart. Just got to wait. So now. Ooh, child, I got hot some more. Come on now. We're going to use the Duo glue, eyelash glue. I use the one that has the green on it right here. I like this one. They have the one with the blue, but I like this one. It just, I don't know, I just like it. So what I do is I put the lash glue on my lash line. Don't put too much, put just enough. Sometimes if I'm not wearing shadow and I just wear my lashes last me up to a week. I'm telling you. That's why I like this glue so much. I just like it. I'm going to put some for double protection. Because I don't take my glue to work with me. So I'm going to make sure that my lashes is secure today. In case I be rubbing my eyes or something like that. Now you want to let that glue dry. Don't you put your lashes on with it still looking like that. Let it go all the way clear. So as you can see, you still see some lash glue. But I'm preparing my lashes, okay? So I'm just putting some glue on my lash band. Like so. Putting enough on there, not too much. I remember back in the day we used to use hair glue. Sister girl, sis, we not using hair glue no more, okay? Don't do that. That is for hair, not for lashes. I still see some people using that. That's fungus, and it stinks. It smells like fish to me. Smells like a stinky pom-pom. Anyway, and I'm going to just do like this. Prepare the lash. I bend it and go back and forward. I'm setting that one there, and I'm preparing this one. And I kind of do like this. You know, just open it up. These are some cute lashes. I'm just taking it and swirling it over the lash band. Alright, we're going to do the lippy while our lashes are drying some. Sit that right there like that. And y'all already know my lip combo. Lord, I cannot talk this morning. Come on now. Going to do my lip combo while my lashes are drying. Remember, I said in the beginning of the video, this is my signature look. Every woman needs a signature makeup look. And this is my signature soft glam makeup look. So if you live in the Virginia DMV area and you want to book an appointment with me, honey, you better book an appointment with Isolate Makeup. Let me do that signature soft glam look on you, honey. Yes. Okay, so that was the lipstick part. Now we're getting ready to do the lash part. Now, I don't really like doing it on camera, but I'm going to do it for a special person that wanted me to do from beginning to end. So now I'm going to take my lash and I'm going to use it, my mirror, and I'm going to place it right there. Take your time. And then I got to kind of press that down because it's not on my line, the lash line. And push it down. These are kind of cute. Okay. So that was easy because that's the easy eye. Now this eye here, she be acting up sometimes. So I'm going to use the mirror to look down and place the lash. Okay. Now these are not too flamboyant. You can wear these to work. These are work appropriate lashes. Y'all know when y'all going to work, don't be wearing them lashes that be looking like you flying away. Don't for when you going out. Those is called glam lashes. Honey, look at it. Girl. I'm clowning. So these are so cute. They're butterfly, I want to say cat eye lashes. So honey, this is my look, my signature makeup look. I'm not even going to add any blush, nothing like that. We just going to go with the flow with this look. So this is my look today, my signature makeup look. I hope you learned something. We did all the steps down to lashes and lips. So I hope you enjoyed my video. Continue to follow me. Smooches.